Hey everyone, welcome back to Mediterranean. This week, I am out on the Oregon coast doing a tiny section of the Oregon Coast Trail. It's a section south of Cannon Beach, going down to Manzanita. I'm not going to go all the way down to Manzanita, but doing a good little chunk of this section. Pretty excited about. And we got to do a coastal hike in some time. So hopefully the place I left my car will be safe. There's no real good spot to park your car to jump in the middle of the trail. So I'm off on this side road, park my car, so fingers crossed it'll still be there unscathed in the morning. No rain in the forecast. But it is the Pacific Northwest, and I am right on the ocean, so who knows? But hopes are high. Beautiful skies right now. Beautiful cool weather. It's about 68 degrees. And I'm gonna work my way in. I'd originally planned on coming up the south end of this trail, but there's no overnight parking where I could have put in. So I'm starting a little closer to the place I think I'm gonna set up camp. But that's a good thing because that'll hopefully allow me to set up camp early, drop my pack, and go explore. And most likely have to gather water because the water source was more at the south end of the trail. But it should be a fun adventure. Let's get to the hiking. I have to say, so far this trail is absolutely gorgeous. I'm not sure how old most of this forest is. There's definitely some old growth. I really want to try to come back this winter, begin section hiking the Oregon Coastal Trail. Looks like it'd be pretty doable year round, and something I could break away fairly easy to do. But it's really beautiful so far. I could get across how big that stump is. It's massive. I would guess it's probably like 12 feet. Yeah, probably about 12 feet across. Wish I could see the tree that it once was. Well, so we can find a way around this. So I hate having trekking poles in my pack half the time because I'm going to crawl over deadfall. Always get hung up. But did we make it? Yeah, cool. Made it through. We can't see it yet. We are literally right on the coast. This area gets hammered with storms pretty frequently and tons of trail closures because gale force winds knock down all these trees. Man, this is slick. Don't think it's going to show up on camera, but I can see the ocean now. I can see the Pacific, and I can hear it. And if the report I read is correct, I should be pretty close to the spot where I should be able to set up camp for the night. Pretty excited. should give an update. The place where I got water was a lot further away than planned because the 2 streams that I saw on the map were pretty much dried up. Turned around, headed back up to a couple sites that I thought might work. And I should have stopped there, but I'm stubborn and I didn't. So I decided to head back and try to find the place that I walked by that supposedly, ooh, this is creepy, supposedly had a really cool site that I kind of overlooked the sea. So I make it all the way there, still can't find it. I think, oh, this is really steep. Probably didn't come across that way on camera, but that was spooky. Anyway, couldn't find it. I think there have been a lot of storms since that report I read, where the person said there was a really good spot there to camp, the best spot to camp along this section of the trail. Whatever it once was is now gone. So now I'm hiking almost all the way back out to where I parked. So it'll still end up being a 10-mile day. A lot steeper than I thought it was going to be. But I'm praying by the time I get there, no one's taking it. Because it's the only real campsite I've seen along this whole trail. So wish me luck. I'm losing light. Whew, man, I am beat. I'm gonna draw my pack, get camp set up quickly. It's gonna be super early night tonight. I've got the hammock set up. I'm going to make my dinner and then crawl into the hammock and eat it, and then probably promptly fall asleep. So I will see you all in the morning. Good morning. By the time I finished my meal and got in the hammock, it was probably a little after 9. I settled in, thought I was going to crash out immediately, but my mind wouldn't stop racing and my legs were crampy, so I didn't fall asleep till probably 2. But once I did fall asleep, I slept great. I slept to about 9:45. Got up, immediately broke camp. Also awoke to, before I got in the hammock, I took off my shirt and undershirt because they were soaked with sweat. Same with my hat. Hung them up, like, oh, there'll plenty of time to dry. No. So, nice, cold, wet, sweat surprise this morning when I had to put my clothes back on, but no big deal. I got to change the clothes in the car. So, yeah. Overall, a great night of sleep once I did fall asleep. Super peaceful. Could hear the ocean off in the background. No disturbance. Like, it's heavily trafficked trail, but only people doing overnights out here are people doing the OCT, so no one else came by that I knew of. No animals, no weird sounds. So great night of sleep. So, well, with that, I'm gonna put my pack on and start the hike out. Well, made it to the trail junction. I see my car down there. Just hope all the windows are there and no tickets. There are no posted signs about overnight parking, so should be good. All good. I want to thank my Patreon supporters, Mark H. and Pete A. Thanks, guys. You helped pay for the gas out here. Really appreciate it. Sure, I've got a couple more spots I want to show you before I close out. So come along.